Let's try and reach Solas and find out what's a really crack-a-lackin'. But we'll slay any canary that gets in our way.
There, up ahead.
Charge!
Everyone back!
Anchor meltdown. The anchor now builds up power even faster. Using it is difficult but discharges all accumulated focus. If the focus reaches full power and the anchor discharges uncontrollably, damaging you and your allies as well as nearby enemies. Huh? If it reaches full power? Okay. So we have to keep an eye on this mechanic.
Kills you. Assuming we find him, maybe Chuckles can help. Chuckles, who apparently works for Fen'Harel. It's always the quiet ones.
I don't know why nobody's following us. Oh my god. I've teleported down there because nobody was following me.
That must be where Solas
baby.
is located.
You think? Oh look, it's gonna explode. Wait there, hold on. There we go. So at least that didn't hurt us. I could have used it on these guys, but never mind. Oh, you motherfucker! Man straight up pushes off the edge.
There's the big Saarath who's always with the Vidasala.
Saarath. Come on, get your minds on in place, everyone. Get over here. Oh no 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 no. Why is the sound went to shit? Nice. Although that did hurt me greatly. Right, hold on. We need to save it and reload it because the sound's just broke. Straight up broken. It's all kinds of messed up, baby. I don't actually think it's any better. Nah, all the like sound effects are really muffled. That is the shittest mechanic ever. I keep forgetting about it. Lads, this game, every hour or so, introduces a mechanic shitter than the last. Oh great, I'm fucking dead. Oh, there's stairs here. Come on, baby. Oh, come on then, use your minds. Oh my god, I'm killing everyone again. Why are you running? Light it up! Who's killing Vivian? Get over here. Beautiful. Ah, we need this. Shit. That nearly killed us. Who's that?
Headed our way.
Slowed us right down. Oh, this is actually the Cerebos boss. Jesus wept. He's a big boy. Team? Some area effect spells will be really nice right about now, but whoa, watch out, Vivienne. Come on, baby. Oh, I'm gonna die. Come on, baby, get up, get up, get up, get up. Oh shit, it's in the way.
Pet mage has gone mad.
Where is he?
Here, Inquisitor. Antam, Ibrasha Gadi.
Oh, we should have dragged her over. Get over here. Team, are you actually going to use your minds or anything? I don't know why. The AI towards the end of the game is fucked. Completely broken. They just don't use any of the spells. It's so weird. Oh, here we go. Great. Fucking top tier mechanic. What piece of dog shit this is. Oh, Jesus wept. Like, I understand they want to get into the player's like head that, oh, this thing's really unstable and you need to protect yourself from it, but it's just a shit mechanic. Get wrecked. You hit the wrong person there, like, but never mind. Come here.
Hurry!
Alright, let's get out of here. Yeah, they have stopped using all of their powerful spells. I've got no idea why. Ah, there's multiple doors. Can we go in them? We can. Oh, great. Forgot about that. Fantastic. Right, tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to save it here. Out of curiosity, what's on this door? On the side of this door? Oh, it just leads you... Ah, okay.
Inquisitor, your soul is dust!
Your soul is mine! Oh, here's big fella. I'm invincible, man. I'm invincible! Team, put your minds down then. Tell you what, lads, I'll just fucking just do it myself. What's going on? He won't use any of his skill. There we go. Oh, now I'm froze. Fantastic. Teammates are fucking useless anyway. They didn't use anything. What the hell's going on here? Oh shit, 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 shit. Oh no. I used it at the wrong time. I just saw it was about to unleash and I forgot to do it. I'll just kill myself. Don't even need teammates, I'll just concentrate on doing it myself. Push, 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 push! Oh, I'm like the Matrix. Oh, here we go. Killed myself. Shit the bed. That'll do. Oh, there's a fade demon. He's nearly dead, he's nearly dead. Let me out of here quick. You're dying.
Nothing's hurting him. Use
Got him.
Mark.
Use the mark. Get wrecked. Why is there dead people? Oh, some teammates. Come on, I suppose I'll help you up. He's getting up or? These guys are permanently dead. I can't get to them. That's hilarious.
Ebasit kata. Etwa
Solas.
Maraskata.
Your forces have failed. Leave now and tell the Canary to trouble me no further.
Oh, this guy's just went full on Matrix.
Solas.
Yeah, this guy's ascended to godhood pretty much, doesn't he?
That should give us more time. I suspect you have questions.
We know, for one, he's absorbed Flemeth's soul along with the soul of Mythal. This guy's like the trifecta of godhood. I came to find you.
The Canary were trying to kill you. I wanted to get here first.
I know. They sought an agent of Fen'Harel. I am no one's agent but my own. I fear that the truth is much simpler and much worse than the Canary believe.
You're Fen'Harel.
I was Solas first. Fen'Harel came later. An insult I took as a badge of pride. The Dread Wolf inspired hope in my friends, and fear in my enemies. Not unlike Inquisitor, I suppose. You also know the burden of a title that all but replaces your name.
Like Mythal.
Are you a fragment of what Fen'Harel once was? Like Mythal?
No. This is all I have ever been.
And the legends?
I sought to set my people free from slavery to would-be gods. I broke the chains of all who wished to join me. The false gods called me Fen'Harel, and when they finally went too far, I formed the Veil and banished them forever. Thus I freed the Elven people, and in so doing, destroyed their world.
Why did you form the Veil?
You love the Fade. Why would you create the Veil to hide it all away?
Because every alternative was worse.
Meaning?
Had I not created the Veil, the Evanurus would have destroyed the entire world.
You banished the false gods. You didn't kill them.
You met Mythal, did you not? The first of my people do not die so easily. The Evanurus are banished forever, paying the ultimate price for their misdeeds.
You said that the Elven gods went too far. What did they do that made you move against them?
They killed Mythal. A crime for which an eternity of torment is the only fitting punishment.
I thought Mythal was one of the Evanurus.
She was the best of them. She cared for her people. She protected them. She was a voice of reason. And in their lust for power, they killed her.
That's the past. What about the future?
I lay in dark and dreaming sleep while countless wars and ages passed. I woke still weak a year before I joined you. My people fell for what I did to strike the Evanurus down. But still, some hope remains for restoration. I will save the Elven people, even if it means this world must die.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Why is this necessary?
Why does this world have to die for the elves to return?
A good question, but not one I will answer. You have always shown a thoughtfulness I respected. It would be too easy to tell you too much. I am not Corypheus. I take no joy in this, but the return of my people means the end of yours.
So it makes no difference.
My fight. You should be more concerned about the Inquisition, your Inquisition. In stopping the Dragon's Breath, you have prevented an invasion by Canary forces. With luck, they will return their focus to Tevinter. That should give you a few years of relative peace.
What about the Alluvians?
You can control the Illuvians now.
Yes. You remember Briala from Halam Shiral? For a time, she controlled part of the labyrinth. One of my agents was supposed to take it from her, but he did not succeed. I had to override the magic personally. The Qunari stumbled upon this section independently. With them gone, the Illuvians are now mine.
What about Morrigan? Morrigan had access to the Illuvians.
The Qunari said the Inquisition was unknowingly working for agents of Fen Harel.
I gave no orders.
You led us to Skyhold.
Corypheus should have died unlocking my orb. When he survived, my plans were thrown into chaos. When you survived, I saw the Inquisition as the best hope this world had of stopping him. And you needed a home. Hence, Skyhold.
That's right, because apparently Skyhold was built upon elven ruins. This guy knew it all along. This guy's been the puppet master from day one.
You gave your orb to Corypheus.
Not directly. My agents allowed the Venatori to locate it. The orb had built up magical energy while I lay unconscious for millennia. I was not powerful enough to open it. The plan was for Corypheus to unlock it, and for the resulting explosion to kill him. Then I would claim the orb. I did not foresee a Divinity Magister having learned the secret of effective immortality.
What would have happened if Corypheus had died and you had recovered the orb?
I would have entered the Fade using the mark you now bear. Then I would have torn down the veil. As this world burned in the raw chaos, I would have restored the world of my time. The world of the elves.
If you destroyed the veil, wouldn't the false gods be freed?
I had plans.
That's pretty monstrous.
You'd murder countless people.
Wouldn't you to save your own?
I
You
would.
must understand. I awoke in a world where the veil had blocked most people's conscious connection to the Fade. It was like walking through a world of tranquil.
We aren't even people to you.
Not at first. You showed me that I was wrong. Again. That does not make what must come next any easier.
I think that's the difference between me and Solas. I would tear down entire worlds to protect my own. But by my own, I don't just mean people of my skin, my race, my creed. I mean my friends, people that are loyal. Solas doesn't care about that. He would sacrifice all of his friends, everyone that he's been loyal to and they've been loyal to him, just to restore his own race of people. I think that's very foolish.
You never cared about us. We were the means to an end.
You were people, and you deserved better. Like all the rest I've used in one hopeless battle after another.
There's still the matter of the anchor. It's getting worse.
Yes, I'm sorry. And we are almost out of time. The mark will eventually kill you. Drawing you here gave me the chance to save you. At least for now.
Inquisition will try to convince Solas to change his plan. The Inquisition will stop Solas even if it means killing him. That is right. I can't let you do this.
If I live, I'm coming to stop you.
I know. Take my hand. I'm sorry. Live well, while time remains.
He will be stopped. He's no better than Corypheus. I will crush Solas. The thing is though, I know it doesn't happen in this game. I know it's for Dragon Age 4, because Dragon Age 4, the announcement, it's called Dreadwolf. It's all going to be about Solas. I will crush him. I can't wait.
agree something must be done, but we cannot lose the Inquisition now. We stand on the brink of war with the Canary.
Yes, because this Solas provoked them in the first place.
The Inquisition did not cause this threat. We informed the Summit of the danger.
The danger posed by Canary spies inside your organization.
Without our organization, you would not be alive to complain.
No one has forgotten what you have done. But Corypheus is 2 years dead.
If the Inquisition is to continue, it must do so as a legitimate organization, not a glorified mercenary band.
Inquisitor.
Right. The Inquisition will serve Divine Victoria. Efforts against Solas will be stronger, but risk corruption. Exactly the same. The Inquisition will be disbanded. Efforts against Solas will be weaker, but more secure. I think with anything, you do risk corruption. However, Divine Victoria Liliana, I think we keep the Inquisition and we'll use Victoria Liliana to hunt out the corruptors, because she's good like that as assassins. Whereas if we do this, efforts against Solas will be weaker but more secure. It makes no difference though, you need a stronger force.
You all know what this is. A writ from Divine Justinia authorizing the formation of the Inquisition. We pledge to close the breach, find those responsible, and restore order, with or without anyone's approval. The Inquisition saved the people of Ferelden when you couldn't. We are not disbanding. And we are certainly not submitting to an emperor who only sits on his throne because we put him there. There's worse coming than anything you've yet seen, so we'll play nice. We'll bow. But not to you. The Inquisition will act as Divine Victoria's personal honor guard. Answering directly to her, we will transition from a military force into a peacekeeping organization. My own adventuring days may be done, but the Inquisition and its mission will continue.
Yeah, so I've just done a little Google search there, right? And it is a common glitch with the Trespasser DLC. It always puts Gaspard on the throne, even though in my playthrough, he's dead. He got executed. Celine and Briala were on the throne in my game. That's very poor, that. I cannot believe after all these years that hasn't been patched. What a joke. Over the next several months, the Inquisition carefully gave over many of the duties it had held. As the Divine's personal guard and peacekeeping force, the Inquisition shrank to a more manageable size. Many who had served went home, though the remaining force was still enough to give us pause to any who might be threatened to the Divine. Those who served the new Inquisition were tested and checked thoroughly in the hope of ferreting out any more spies within. With the Dragon's Breath disrupted any hope of a swift victory dashed, the Canary retreated back to the north. Few knew what debates were waged war in Power Valen, but not long after the Exalted Council, the Canary launched new attacks. Their aggression caught an already unstable Imperium off guard. Tevinter was soon mired in a war many fear could spread across the world. The Exalted Council remains intact, advising Divine Victoria on important matters. While she often disagreed with Liliana's policies, the former right-hand left Divine shared mutual respect Wait, how fast are this? Cassandra also spent time in the Hunterhorn Mountains north of Orlais, where she worked to rebuild the Seekers. For a time the new Seekers remained reclusive, showing no interest in worldly affairs and working to a purpose outside their own could guess. End of the Inquisition, as it had been set shockwaves through the College of Enchanters, Madame de Fay, her followers united to build a new circle with Vivienne as Grand Enchanter in direct competition with the College. But the circle lacked in numbers, they made for political connections. Forced to be reckoned with, the two institutions settled to an uneasy coexistence across the south, vying for power. After the Exalted Council, Leliana devoted herself fully to the Sunburst throne and her dream of reshaping the Chantry. Within a year she removed restrictions surrounding Chantry priesthood, allowing men and women of all races to be initiated and ordained. The decree was followed swiftly by her decision to reach the Shartan. Blah blah blah, I moved that, I can't read it. The rebellion to renounce her Chantry began in Orlais, then spreading. As quickly as it began, the rebellion faltered. While most agreed that the rebellion collapsed due to infighting, some whispered that the Divine herself engineered its failure. The rebellion fractured into a number of separate cells, some of which limped on several months before disappearing into obscurity. Sarah left the Inquisition with scarcely more ties than when she began, disappearing back into a confusing. After seeing the world brought to the brink of arrogance and pride, it was a blessing to return to normal, with frequent visits to her widow, of course. Perhaps more unnerving was Sarah's stunning offer to the Divine. When the knobs piss about with your left hand or right, call on Red Jenny to give them 2 fingers. Varric took up the role of Viscount and with the help of his friend Hawke rebuilt Kirkwall. Ah, that's awesome. Under his rule, the city-state finally resumed its place as the mayor trade hub of the Free Marches. He continued to ignore all mail from both the Merchants Guild and the Prince of Starkhaven. With the Inquisition in its new role, the Bulls Chargers returned to taking jobs throughout Orlais and Ferelden. Fighting demons and clearing out the remains of Venatori forces, the Iron Bull did his part to restore order to Thedas. After the Inquisition transitioned to a peacekeeping role, Cullen continued to serve as commander of its forces. Under his leadership, the Inquisition protected the Divine's interests while enforcing new standards of security. Cullen also expanded the Chantry's treatment for Templars whose minds were taken by Lyrium, as well as those who witnessed deceased Lyrium. And as chaos reigned in the north and the threats of the Divine lurked in every shadow, Cullen remained ready to serve. Dorian returned to Tevinter to take his father's place in the Magisterium. As rumours flew about the Imperium's infighting, Dorian was spoken of as a voice of resistance against corruption. Along with the Magister Meravius, he formed a group called the Lucerni to restore and redeem Tevinter. Those fighting by Magister Parvis's side noticed that he kept in constant communication with the Inquisitor via message crystal, whether for vital information or moral support. These talks seemed to give Dorian the strength to continue the fight. Tom Raynor was shown mercy when none was deserved and set on a path of redemption, this gift compassionately given. Freed from his obligations of the Inquisition, Raynor travelled Thedas, giving hope to the condemned and forgotten. In the deepest prisons and pits of Thedas he found, if not goodness itself, its potential. By showing faith to those who had none, Raynor lifted them up, making them into something better than they were. After easing the Inquisition transition to the Chantry, Josephine returned to Antiva and her family. Thanks to the Inquisitor's help, the Montilays were once again permitted to trade in Orlais. The next few years were a busy time as many ships with the Montilay crest were built and set sail again for the Antiva's harbours. Soon, Riviani pirate captains with an ancient feud against Josephine's ancestors took to the seas, determined to rekindle the rivalry. Apart from Josephine's sister Yvette, nearly eloping with the dashing pirate Prince on one occasion, Lady Montilier took the development in her stride. Cole returned to the Fade, saying that there was more pain coming and that he knew where compassion would be needed. He promised that his friend the Inquisition would remember him, and that where the hurt was the greatest he would help. After the events of the Winter Palace, elves left the Inquisition under the mysterious circumstances, as did elven servants across the globe. None would say where they went, but they believed the Inquisitor's story about the Fenrirel wondered just how large the Dreadwolf's forces were, and what the ancient elven rebel had planned.
My agents have found nothing. With the Illuvians, he could be anywhere.
Maintaining the Inquisition, even as a peacekeeping force, leaves us vulnerable to agents of the Dreadwolf.
But also gives us the strength to respond.
We will need to be careful.
Solas knows everything about us. Who we are, how we work, our strengths and weaknesses.
Then we find people he doesn't know. We will stop Solas by any means necessary.
Tevinter. So that's where it's set. Or that's where we're going to get allies. We're going to use Dorian to get allies from Tevinter. That's perfect. Okay, so what's this? To all of you who played Dragon Age: The Inquisition, who laughed, cried and reached out on social media, who made fan art and comics and cosplay and jokes, thank you. It was a labour of love. Without you, it would never have been possible. Your support and passion touch us deeply. We hope that in some small way the game touched you as well. Touch me inappropriately. Bear your blade and raise it high. I mean, it did touch me in places when I realised that, like, after 8 years of release, the crucial parts of the game haven't been patched. Like, come on now. Touch me inappropriately. So that must be it. That is the final, isn't it? Does it let us play on? Or does it stop us there? Main menu. I'm thinking main menu. What do you think, lads? Yeah, main menu, I thought so. Okay, so my thoughts. Wasn't particularly fond of the Trespasser DLC. I thought the story was excellent, but I would have much preferred it just being... Well, then again, they probably couldn't have sold it for money then. I would have preferred it just being one long cutscene, because I thought the mechanics they implemented with that, the hand, the fade hand, where you had to discharge it and stuff, I thought it was just nothing more than frustrating. God knows why those slides at the end of the game were so fast. It didn't give you enough time to read the dialogue at the top, which was, I don't know how that managed to pass testing. But yeah, it was good. I think the game was good. The whole game, Dragon Age Inquisition. Still though, I would say Dragon Age 2 is the best Dragon Age game, followed by Origins, followed by Inquisition. The reason why I don't rate Inquisition higher is because there's far too much dog shit to do. Like, all of the fetch quests, the areas are quite big, there's not much to do in them. A lot of the quests send you to one side of the map, back to the other. Loading screens are far too long than they need to be. I don't know why a loading screen in this day and age takes that long. Mate, games like Cyberpunk, games like full open worlds, take less to load in from a brand new boot of the game than this does just to change areas. It's ridiculous. I didn't particularly enjoy the war table. I would have enjoyed it even less if I didn't use the mod to reduce war table times. I think if you do the war tables, just have them complete instantly and do it like a little RPG choice-based thing. What I'd like to see in Dreadwolf, I would like to see a more linear game like Dragon Age 2, with more focus being on the characters and their stories in meaningful missions. I don't just want missions to go out and slay hundreds of thousands of faceless enemies. I want there to be a reason why I'm there. I want more bosses. I want mechanics that actually fit in with each other. I loved how things detonated in Dragon Age 2. Everything felt powerful. The detonations in this didn't feel impactful. I didn't feel like I was just crushing my enemies. Another thing they need to bring back. They need to bring back the tactic system. The AI in Inquisition is okay for the most part, but when you unlock an awesome spell, you want to be able to tell your team, open up a battle with this spell, follow it up with this, and then you can get the chain effects and detonations with that. In this, you've just got to let your teammates do whatever they think they can do. And at the end of the game, mainly the last sequence of the base game and the last boss, and also the end sequence up in Trespasser DLC, your teammates weren't using their abilities. They weren't laying mines. They weren't putting the area effect spells on. I don't know what was broken with their AI, but it hasn't been fixed. Hasn't been fixed after 8 years. Now, I did Google, like I said there. I noticed straight away when I started this DLC and went to the Exalted Council that it said, oh, Gaspard's on the throne. I thought that was an error, but I thought, oh, maybe Celine's last name is Gaspard because that's the family name. It's actually wrong. The game is bugged, and it's a common issue where it doesn't bring over your choice from the main game of who's actually on the throne, which Celine was on the throne. Obviously, it doesn't make much difference, but it it doesn't tie in with the continuity, and that can throw people off. Like, that threw me off in the last cutscene when it was like, well, that's not what happened. How can you break things like that? I don't understand. And it's not as if I installed the Trespasser DLC after I'd finished the base game and came back to it months after. No, like, this is the Ultimate Edition, all installed at the same time. Why does it not work? I don't know. Pissed me off. But overall, it was a good game. I hope you enjoyed the playthrough, lads. Can't wait to play Dreadwolf. I just hope it addresses all the issues and fixes all the things that I dislike about the Dragon Age games. Who would have thought? After playing all these games, 1, 2, and 3, all in one long go, like I've played from Origins up until now in one long sitting, one after another. I could have never guessed that. I think Dragon Age 2 is the best Dragon Age game. It's crazy. It's wildly renowned for being the worst one. I don't think it is. I think it had the best characters. The companions in Dragon Age 2 are the best companions out of all the games, aside from Morgan. Love Flemeth as well. I'm a bit disappointed she's gone. Solas, I think it's good what they did in Inquisition with Solas being your best buddy and then turning on you because of his own motivations and goals. But at the same time, I think Solas is a bit pathetic. I don't really find him intimidating. And I think when Dreadwolf comes, I'm going to crush him. I will crush him like an ant. See you in the next one, lads.